Welcome back, friends. And we are once again in Austria for SnowRunner. Before we get this episode started, I want to give a big shout out to Oscar, a new subscriber. Thank you for hitting that red subscribe button, as you have chose to help out my small channel. I very much appreciate it. Now, for today, we're going to do a historical tour where we need to visit the 3 castles in Austria. We will be going on to both maps. I have a path somewhat marked out already to get us to the first two castles. And then from there, we will have to backtrack a little bit to get to the foothills to go visit the 3rd castle. With that said, let us get on our way. We are using the Morvair mod for our scouting. Off camera, I did go and get the bigger engine for the 2 Earth Roamers, but it is only installed in the SX, which would be the blue one. So at some point I will have to install the bigger motor in the orange Earth Roamer. And if you stick around till the end, I will show you where in Alaska I picked up the motor for the Earth Roamers. Go ahead and kick in the all-wheel drive on the Morvair. There we go. Now I do have spare fuel and repair points on the Morvair. Unfortunately, the Morvair does not carry enough spare fuel to actually refill itself. So if we start to run dangerously low, we will have to find a fuel station. And I do not have my profile for this set up to where my fuel is free. I actually do have to pay for my fuel. Pardon me while I get this mouse out of the way. Now, part of the reason I chose to do this with the Scout rather than with a bigger vehicle is partially right up here. We left this trailer sitting right here at the end of the last episode. So this will be our first castle visit. And of course the camera's not going to go up high enough. So we'll get that. Woo! That's a pretty solid planter. And there you go. View of the first castle. Unfortunately, that one won't let us in at the moment, if at all. We will have to see throughout the play of season 14. So let's get on our way to the next castle. So, as I say in all my videos, if you have questions, please feel free to ask. I will answer the best I can. With SnowRunner, I'm not extremely knowledgeable on maps outside of Michigan and Alaska. Like, even with Austria, I didn't get a chance to partake in the PTS server of it because I play on Steam. Let's check our map right quick. Okay, so we just need to go straight. That'll lead us to our next point. Oh, this should be fun, a swamp. As long as we hang to the outside, we should be alright. Now, I am running Jack tires on this Morvair. That is a DLC pack that I had purchased. Woo! Alright, so it's not going to be able to pull itself out, so we'll just go down. We are going to have a big stretch of this that is going to be on pavement. Which is where we can take our all-wheel drive off. That's our second castle, but I believe this bridge actually, the route I had originally chosen might come in a little shorter if we go this way. I don't know if the Morvair will be able to do it. But we're gonna find out. Let's get our four-wheel drive back on. We took a little bit of engine damage, but that's okay. So we're going to want to come this way. And there's our second castle. Oh, isn't that cool? The Flexi Tube guy in a knight's outfit. So now we're gonna come out here. Woo. Get a little squirrely on the bumps. And we're we're going to follow this dirt path for a while. Stay to the side. So, we need to turn around. And we need to go to the right here. Now, I will say we are treading a path on this map that I have not been down yet, or at least I do not recall having driven down. So let's pause here and see. So yes, this should be my crossing point right here. So we need to be prepared for the Morvair to take engine damage. But it got through that alright. So we're going to want to go right here because we have to go to the foothills. As we make this drive along this road, let me ask you all, if you like what you're seeing, have you hit that like button? Have you considered subscribing? If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and if you like what you're watching, please hit that like button as it helps my channel. We are passing a fuel station, so we'll stop in and grab some fuel. It's going to cost me $136. Okay, friends, we are back on the foothills. I have our course plotted out, and it seems to be a fairly straightforward path, though I'm guessing there are going to be some areas where the Morvair is possibly going to take some more engine damage. For those of you who don't know where this Morvair stems from, it comes from another YouTuber who does off-road recoveries and has a big affinity for the Corvair. This is actually a Corvair Lakewood that he built into an off-road recovery vehicle. He uses Yankum ropes to pull stuck vehicles out of sand and mud and the like. And there you can see our final destination. And when I found that a modder had done up this, I had to give the vehicle a try. Now, I know some people will say mods are way too overpowered. Well, if you take a look at the Morvair for yourself, the Morvair isn't all that overpowered. It doesn't have excessive horsepower and torque. It doesn't carry an excessive amount of fuel, and it doesn't carry an excessive amount of repair points. So in all reality, you could say the Morvair could be a base game vehicle. And there we have it, friends. We have completed historical tour. Just to drive to those 3 points gave us $8,150 and 470 experience points. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, please hit that like button. Leave a comment. You want to share this video, please feel free to do so. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please consider doing so, as you will help my small channel. It costs you nothing but a second of your time. And with that, I wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, whenever you may be watching this. Thank you.